Hi everybody. I'm home now 10 days post-surgery, so I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update about what's been going on with me and show you a little bit behind the scenes of what a DIEP recovery looks like. It's so glamorous, as you can see. So I'm here refamiliarised myself with my beautiful drain bag that was given to me as a gift by bosom buddies when I first had my first mastectomy, and it's come in very, very handy for reasons that I'll show you in a moment. So how's it been going so far? The trip home from hospital was fine. I was just really quite surprised actually though how uncomfortable I was in the car. It was like a 3-hour trip home to Canberra, and yeah, it took it really out of me a whole lot more than I was expecting. I was sort of a trembling, shaking mess by the time I went to bed that night. But gradually every day getting stronger and stronger. You know, you have your moments where you're feeling really great and you're kind of, oh, I can do whatever I like, run around, you know, do housework. And then other times when you feel like your batteries have just been completely yanked out. So I think that it's really important for anyone who's recovering from major surgery to just give yourself that expectation and permission to listen to your body and just crash when you need to and zone out for a while. So look, it's going well. I am getting stronger every single day. The wounds are, you know, it's still sore, but I can cough without feeling like I need to scream now. Sneezing still hurts a bit for some reason. I can sleep lying almost flat, although I'm going to be lying on my back for about 3 months, so as not to put any pressure on these new babies and compromise their blood supply. And that's a bit of a pain because I'm actually a side sleeper. So aside from getting used to things like that, you know, a bit of the broken sleep, I've got my drain pump purring like a kitten next to me all night long, which is taking some getting used to as well. So why don't I show you a little bit about what's going on with the wounds and everything at the moment. As always, I'm not going to give you a total full frontal, but one of the things that happens when you go home after a DIEP is that you have to wear an abdominal binder. So it's like a really, really tight, wide bandage that they wrap very firmly around your abdomen for, you know, for a good couple of weeks, at least probably the first month. And that's because, you know, when they've taken the flaps of tissue and fat from your abdomen there and then sort of rejoined everything together, it's all very tight and there can be a lot of swelling. So by putting the abdominal binder on, it just helps provide you some support and also helps to keep the swelling down and stop the wounds from getting too much strain on them. So I've got this abdominal binder on and I'll just take it off now and show you underneath. Right, so not going to show you anything too shocking here. So what I've got here, and I sort of showed you this when I was in the hospital a little bit as well. So this from here to here, from one hip to the other, is the big wound where the flaps of tissue were taken out of the abdomen and then the two sides of the abdomen were brought together and rejoined here. Quite low because the surgeon was making it all tie in with my cesarean scar. And what you can see here, this is my drain. So the pump, which is in here, a little mechanical battery powered pump that it's actually disposable, can you believe it? So this tube here is attached going into my abdomen down here. And this is kind of creating suction and everything that draws fluid via this tubing here into a drain that I'm carrying around that's collecting any excess fluid. And I'm not going to show you that because it's kind of gross, but which is funny when I'm showing you this. But what I've been told is that as soon as there's no longer more than 30 mils a day coming out of that drain, then they'll be able to take all of this off. So what it means is, yeah, as I said, I've got the abdominal binder on for most of the time. I just take it off for little breaks like now. You can see I look like I've kind of covered in Glad wrap from here down, which is, it's kind of the very adhesive dressing that keeps that vacuum seal going beneath, and also helps with the healing that's going on. Just about here is where my new belly button has been created, because the old one sort of gets disappeared in with the wounds. The one thing that really surprised me is how itchy this all gets. You know, like when I first was lying in the hospital, and they've got those mattresses which are sort of vinyl coated mattresses. They create so much heat and sweat, especially if you're flushing a lot. And so I was getting sort of heat rash on my back, and all of this under here gets so incredibly itchy. You just want to scratch it all the time. And your little breakouts are happening on your skin, which I have been treating with steroid cream. So all of this is, you know, like, it's all small stuff. It's, you know, I've come very well through the surgery. I'm recovering beautifully. These are just the little annoyances and discomforts that you can expect, but it's sort of all very normal as part of a DIEP recovery, so I'm told. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of, you know, behind the curtain look at what a DIEP recovery sort of thing will look like. The plan here, because it's as I say, it's currently about 10 days post-surgery. So in about 4 days' time, I'm heading back up to Sydney. That is hopefully if the drain is no longer draining more than 30 mils a day. And then the surgeon's nurse assistant is going to be removing all this drain and all of this Glad wrap stuff, all the bandaging, all of the dressings. And, you know, I'll still be left with, you know, dressings going over the wounds themselves. And that's still going to place limitations on what I can do in terms of bathing. I won't be actually able to have baths or swim for at least 3 months. But it'll be so much more comfortable just being able to at least have a shower, even if I have to keep the bandages dry. So, as you can see, I'm alive and well, back at home, not completely comfortable, but definitely recovering well, getting stronger every day. Thank you, all of you, for your beautiful messages of support. I've appreciated it so incredibly much. And yeah, look, hopefully for anyone out there watching who's facing a DIEP, it's helping to demystify a little bit what you can expect. If I can do it, you can too, trust me. All right, bye.